Let's say you're a Muslim and you want to perform your ablutions. What sort of water should you use? In Sunan Abu Dawud 67, Muhammad tells his followers they can perform their ceremonial washings using water that has dead dogs, used menstrual cloths, and human excrement floating in it. He says water is pure and is not defiled by anything. In Sunan Ibn Majah 520, Muhammad tells his followers that it's okay to drink water with a dead donkey floating in it.
So you have conceded for a second time tonight that yes, on the issue of washing hands, Muhammad gave a scientifically superior answer. And any doubt about that, I did quote the WHO as well as other articles praising Muhammad for not just washing hands, David, it's washing your hands and clipping your nail. Word for word agreement with modern science. Allahu Akbar. Now, I got some time where I can issue the whole thing about dirty waters, dead animals in it, or something like that. So let me go ahead and respond to that. Muhammad asked, basically the whole thing about dirty animals and drinking water in it. I will give you the CBN article. The water which you are referring to is drunken by millions of people all over the world. That is because there is no other water. As you can see from the reference which I'm presenting to you, this is a CBN article. Let me quote this little girl. It says, drinking water with dead animals in it. We have to drink it because there is no other place. And the Arabian desert is one of the most inhospitable places from geologically in the entire world. So that is why Muhammad said, yes, you can go ahead and use that water. And now let's talk about smacks of stupidity and delirium. Listen, when people came to Muhammad asking about what water to drink, they're not asking that from a scientific point of view because these are the masters of desert survival. They're not coming to Muhammad to ask about drinking water because they already know the answers. They already know how to survive in the desert, but they're asking to see, will God punish us? Is it sinful to use this kind of water? So you can't be this ignorant as to assume, and of course, you'll see on TV, there's many, Bear Grylls and other people who are drinking from the same dirty water because in a desert survival, that's the only thing you have. So that should debunk this alleged claim. Why did Muhammad allow that? Because it's not sinful. Now, the last thing I'm going to address is the issue, I think my time is up, on pure. Muhammad says this is pure water, and I will debunk that as well. Go ahead. Thank you. So you basically conceded to, now let's get back to this water is pure. Now, again, you've got to be kind of very gullible as to assume that when people came to Muhammad, they're asking about the water being drunken from a scientific perspective. No, they're not. They're not coming to, they already know how to drink this water. They already have the water filtration techniques and they do it better than Bear Grylls. They do it better than all the desert survival people that you are seeing on the screen tonight. Okay, so you got to have some common sense. Nobody is coming to Muhammad asking, is this a safe source to drink from water? These are the people, the masters of desert survival. So let's talk about the catastrophe which David Wood is basically suggesting to us, that Muhammad should have condemned that. Could you imagine that? That water where it was dead animals and feces and all that in there, that's the drinking water for people today. Could you imagine if Muhammad would have condemned that? You will see scores of dead people all over the world. So thank God he didn't do it. So now let's address the issue of pure water. The whole issue, I think why did Muhammad say that, look, this water is pure? Let's go. So here we see this child is drinking from the same water over here. It's sad. So here's a hadith which you are quoting. It says, water is pure and it is not made impure by anything. The word there is yajnisu, from the word najasa. Now read the Holy Quran. It's the same word used over here. The disbelievers are najas. You see? Are they talking scientifically there? Or are they talking from a spiritual point of view? Answer that question when you come up. Because it's the same word you're going to find in the hadith. You see? So it goes back to what I was telling you. Muhammad is showing you, look, this is not something which is sinful to be drinking from. All right. Muhammad is not teaching water science to desert survivors over here. Okay. So please have some common sense when you read the hadith. So, okay. So here we have the verse which you need to address is chapter 9, verse 28, where disbelievers are also najis. Go ahead.